looking forward to this. This is my first ever live stream. Oh boy. Today I'm going to show you my Thomas and Friends Adventures collection. All the stuff are in their boxes. And what inside, I'll take a look inside this siren box. This box of Smith's chips is empty. No one's watching it yet, so I hope my video gets views. Let's take a look at this siren box. Here are all the trains that you get. Inside this box you get Thomas. Or should I put him on the bed? Trying to figure out where to put it. There's also Edward. Yeah, I did the buffer details on the engines. This box is empty. Put Edward back in here. Oh, I'm getting 2 views. There's Henry. Oh, hey Farquhar Road. How are you doing? They look much more complete with the buffer detail. Well, yeah, I used a permanent marker to add the buffer detail and their windows. Let's put Henry back in the box. Then we have Gordon. Gordon has bigger windows and buffers. Now, that one red engine, if you're watching this video, please give me a shout out. But this is James. Sorry about the lagginess, it's my phone. I want to do a live stream. James does look nice. Okay, let's put him back in the box. What else do you get? Percy. Well, Percy's missing his... Well, he looks fine. I can't believe no one's watching my stream. I hope my live stream gets views soon, because the only view we get was Farquhar Road. Oh, hey JF the Lozor. Yo, this is dope. Well, I'm just showing my collection. I wanted to do a live stream. My first live stream. There's Oliver. I gave some details on the back and painted the buffers. Diesel doesn't need buffers. I'll tell you how I got Diesel. It's because I got him in this Spiral Tower track set. You get Mavis and a Chopsome truck. There's a little hole that you can peek through. Yeah. I'm sure, can you see the engines in there? I'm sure you can. Then we have Hero. I have to say, he's one of the fewer engines who has painted buffer details. There's a bit of red there. I used a red permanent marker to add on his rear tender. There's a bit of scratch on his window. Right, let's see what else is in there. Can't believe this is my first live stream. Next engine is Caitlin. And Caitlin is, well, she's very sleek and streamy. And next is one of the most hated characters in history, and that is Charlie. Oh, hey, Thomas, number one fan 2003. Caitlin is Carl. Well, not really that Carl, but this is Charlie. I buffer beam front and back, and painted the buffers black first before I painted. Well, you can see a little bit of purple on the buffer beam. Well, Charlie, according to Henry NWR3, his video of Charlie stayed at the quarry, which is the set I have of Charlie, is that he has a lot of details. Oh, thank you, Thomas number one fan 2003. I love your channel. Next in my collection is Hugo the Rail Zeppelin. It's been a year since I first had this really nice model. It looks so cool. His model feels cold. His propeller, there's a little red dot I added. I paint my trains with their buffers. I will do customs eventually, but I don't know what paint to use. So there's Connor. You can see a bit of window detailing I added, and I painted the buffers on the back. His take and play model with the dumb magnets had his running board painted black, not completely black, but dark greyish sort of color. But for this model, they colored the buffer, the foot plate, the same color as his normal livery. And I have Luke. I'm sure you can see a bit of red I added. If in case you're wondering why his couple has a bit of pink, it's because I used a red permanent marker to add red on the front and back buffer beam, but I could still see the red. I added the windows and I detailed the back because I give my trains details. Then we have Timothy. I gave him both side details. The SCC side is a little scratched on this side, but not on the other. And yes, I painted his front and back buffer beam, as you see. And I also have Ryan. Ryan was introduced in Sodor's Legend of Lost Treasure. You give your train details well. Yes, I do give them good details. Oh, hey, Nick Salmon. How's it been, Nick Salmon? I'm just doing my first ever live stream of my Thomas and Friends Adventures collection. My next live stream could be the Minis collection. Ryan. I did use a red permanent marker. What about the Dreamworld video? I'm not working on the video yet. I mean, because me and Jimmy Gack have a busy weekend. There's Steven. I haven't given any front buffer details yet because his front buffer beam is brown, not red. Oh, I haven't detailed this top part here. Stephen is very old. I might make a music video for the movie. What music video, Nick Salmon? Next we'll take a look is Merlin the Invisible. I'm invisible, oh can't you see? Who said that? You ask it's only me. You look surprised but have no fear. It's just a little trick to make myself disappear. Yeah, I detailed his buffers, front and back, and added the windows. Hugh Bonneville did an excellent job for Merlin. I'm sure you guys will know. Next, we'll take a look at another character from Journey Beyond Soda. It's Theo. I added a coupling detail on the front. And the only metal part is this boiler, and the rest is all plastic. I think Theo's the lightest engine in the collection, in my collection. And I have Henrietta, Toby's coach. I haven't got Toby yet. Can't wait for the movie. What movie? The Dreamworld one, or is it Incredibles 2? Well, my Henrietta has nice details. We'll put it behind Theo. Oh, the Dreamworld one. And then we have Flynn. Flynn, I used a red permanent marker to colour the wheel arches, and yeah, there's a bit of pink, but I hope you guys don't mind. The silver part's plastic, while the red part is metal. That's what the changes is what's happening. His trailer has a bit of detail. Frankie, whose name also starts with the letter F. I'm not sure if the camera will focus, but I did some detail on the windows and the buffers front and back. Yeah, there's a bit of scratch on top of her funnel. I mean, Frankie's a diesel engine, and diesels don't have funnels. I mean, this is the only strange thing about Frankie. About that. Anyways, I showed off Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gorn, James, Percy, Oliver, Diesel, Hero, Caitlin, Charlie, Hugo, Connor, all these trains, but I haven't showed these two in Hurricane, so I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry about the delays. I gave Hurricane the red permanent marker detailing to colour the buffer beam in, but it's no use. I did colour the windows, though. Raul has I think Raul has the most details I've given to a engine in my collection because of the buffer beam and the back part and the windows in the front. Raul and Ivan are the most rare trains to find in Australia. Well, original Tom. I got Hurricane just the other day. Well, that was good of you, Argo. I have the original Thomas in my collection. It's been a year since I first had this one. We'll put him in the box. Close the box. And let's get the next load of trains. These other boxes contain the tracks. Let's see what trains are in this guessing box. Oh, there's more vehicles. We'll take a look at this one first, and that's Salty. I painted the buff, the buffers front and back, and the cab windows, and I added the black, removed the yellow on the sides to make it look realistic. I got Salty in a cube set a while back, and from the same shop I got the special edition Rainbow Thomas. Very nice. Wheels and the buffer beam are transparent. I really like this Thomas. Then we have Lexi. Lexi, the experimental engine. The character who bounces a lot in Journey Beyond Turtle, but because the way she talks in her accents. Yeah, the rusty details. Lexi. Invisible. Oh, there's great close-up shots of Lexi. Like, he's a stealth engine. I live in Australia and we finally got Shane. Well, I got Shane in February, if that makes a difference. Yeah, I gave painted buffers and added windows. SAR means he's from the South Australian Railway. And I also have Spencer. Oh, Theo, it's that Edge of the Dead. Oh, you're making a Lexi line. No, this isn't Lexi, this is Spencer. I already had a look at Lexi. I gave Spencer cab window details and painted the buffers on the back, not on the front, because this little thing that's like in the show. I got Spencer from America. I mean, someone that you knew who was friends with my mum went to America and she got me Spencer and this Pirate Diesel. Here's the Pirate Diesel, has this little eye patch. Isn't removable. The only removable thing is this. I think I'm the only person in Australia who has this Pirate Diesel. There could be people on eBay that are looking for the trains for their kids. I don't need eBay now. In the future, I would, to continue my collection by getting the 4-packs because I don't have a Shima. Diamond Run pack along with Gina and Rosie. I mean, Gina's the exclusive vehicle. Let's take a look at the Sharkscape Salty. The only difference is this and the speakers, and there's a lamp. The lamp would have been on top like in the show, if you ask me. Yes, I gave him the buffer details. The sharks in there. I really like this shark. Oh. I'm just sorry, folks, about the black screen. Then we get this. The Dino Discovery James. Let's take the skull off and then get the engine James. He's got the details and yeah, his tender is from my normal James, while the tender from this one is with my normal James. My normal James and the Dino Discovery James have swapped tenders, but what I'm really lucky is that J48 on both Jameses. So I was really lucky. like the dinosaur skull. And we get the Space Mission Thomas. Yes, I know. Come into Sodor. I mean, take the helmet off. This is the same helmet from Stanley in Space. This engine reminds engine. A nice Thomas with these little details, and this one is a taller roof. And the next box. I have the Sharkscape set and the Misty Island zip line, as you can tell. These are just extras in rolling stock. You get 5 more Thomases. This one's my first one, my second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. The second one was from Reggie's Scrapyard. This one's from Thomas's Great Dine Delivery. This one's from the Sharkscape, and this one's from Misty Island Zipline. My lineup Thomas. Then my lineup Percy. Very nice. Lineup. This is the only Rosie model I have in my Adventures collection, because normal Rosies are the Diamond Run pack. And the same thing goes for, they've made Stanley in Space, but I believe what I did to Trevor. I coloured his Then I also have Skiff. The story of how I got Skiff was when I went to Big W. They're the Take and Play Skiff, the Take and Play box, and it was the last one, so I purchased it. And yeah, I'm so lucky to have Skiff before he gets sold out. This dinosaur skull came from the Thomas's Great Dine Delivery set. This boat came from the Cranky at the docks, as well as the sign. This green sign is from the Dine Discovery set, along with this little dinosaur that came from the Trackmaster Samson, I believe. This scrap was from Reggie's Scrapyard. This logs are from Misty Island Zipline. These cargo stuff are from Cranky at the Docks, while this blue rocks from Charlie's at the Quarry. And this blue truck's from Thomas's Great Dine Delivery. 2 of these brown trucks, one's from the Charlie Quarry set, the other's from the Cranky at the Docks set. These 2 boxes are just empty ones. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Inside this box we get the zip line, Reg, some blue tracks that came from the Great Dine Delivery, and as well as these tracks, the volcanoes from the Dine Discovery set. I've been using shoebox to store my things. This box feels like it's full of accessories, like this little digger piece from the Great Dine Delivery. This one's from the Reg Scrapyard. Cranky at the Docks. This cube set I got with Salty. The old Weezy crane from Misty Island Zipline. And the rock crushers inside somewhere. And the Brendan Bay Shipping Company's in there as well. In this box you get, let's see what's inside. You get the coloured tracks with the barriers, and this piece of the dinosaur, and this red slide is from the Dine Delivery. This one is from the Luke set. This one's from with the museum. one's from Misty on Zipline. I've got quite a collection. And there's one more box. In case you're wondering where the Misty Island zipline, actual zipline is, it's in the Sharkscape. This box has all the tracks, and there's so many tracks in there that you can't tell what's from where. Cranky's at the bottom of this Smith's box as I was packing my things up. And I believe I've looked through all of these boxes. And I think that wraps up for this live stream. I better go and upload it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Mr. Dankajin saying, that's it, I gotta go, and peace out.